Through the fire, I walk alone. I was stuck in the moment. I couldn't see through the smoke in front of me. Now I know where I'm going, so I gotta leave.
We are the marketing team!
I'm on my way. I see the road in front of me. I'm on my way. Finally where I'm supposed to be. I'm finding my own place. I'm running my own race. You can say it's impossible, but I'm on my way.
We are Cluster West!
I'm on my way. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
Not year-end party, it's family reunion from now on. That's what it's gonna be. Alright, just keep that in mind.
Ooh, nothing like I used to be. Yeah, I was stuck in the moment.
This seminar or conference is very important kasi all of the learnings are, you get to share it with your team as well.
I gotta leave. I'm on my way.
We are the HR and billing.
I see the road in front of me. I'm on my way.
We are Cluster North!
Finally where I'm supposed to be. I'm finding
Don't be afraid to pitch in. If you have an idea, you may never know that idea will help your team, your organization.
We are Cluster East!
nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
We are the Global Learning and Client Services team!
Alright, everything is alright. Hold tight, everything is alright.
We are Cluster South!
Nothing can stop me. Alright, everything is alright. Alright, everything is alright. Hold tight, everything is alright.
We are the sales team!
I'm on my way. I see the road in front of me. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Finally where I'm supposed to be. I'm finding my own place. I'm running my own race. You can say it's impossible, but I'm on my way.
And again, we're family here. We're not against each other. Okay? We will grow. We will do everything and we'll make it to the top, guys. Because we are...
We are Virtudesk!
Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
Virtudesk on the way to success!
Sasamahan kita. Sasamahan kita.
Again, let's enjoy the night and have some fun because we are...
Minimithi, inaasam, pangarap na walang hanggan. Bawat ngiti, nagniningning, magsisilbing liwanag sa dilim. Natatanaw mo ba? Maaabot mo ba?
So it was really crazy. My family and I are overwhelmed with all the blessings we have been receiving for the last 4 years. And this would not be possible without
Alala, sasamahan kita. Buksan ang kinabukasan. Tuklasin ang kayamanan ng puso. Nangangarap. Bawat hakbang patungo sa pangarap. 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 Pangarap.
So there'll be running
Ano na ang paraan? Kalimutan na nakaraan.
because we will only have one time.
Gamitin ang iyong lakas para maiangat ang iyong antas. Mula sa baba, ngayon nasa taas.
Basically, the best time wins.
Kami aalalay iyong kaagapay. Sa bawat hakbang meron ka ng karamay. Hanggang sa tagumpay, ika'y magtatagumpay. Ang imposible ay kaya.
And there is also a mind game.
Sama-sama, kaya huwag mag-alala. Sasamahan kita. Buksan ang kinabukasan. Tuklasin ang kayamanan ng puso. Lumalaban. Bawat hakbang patungo sa pangarap. 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 Sasamahan kita, huwag kang mag-alala.
Thank you, Virtudesk Pamilya. Salamat!
Wala. Sasamahan kita, meron ka ng kasangga. Sasamahan kita, di ka
I can't emphasize enough how blessed I am to be part of a fun, dynamic, and supportive environment. It's the Virtudesk culture, a company that values a well-balanced life.
wala. Sasamahan kita, meron ka ng kasangga. Sasamahan kita, di ka na mag-iisa. Buksan ang kinabukasan. Tuklasin ang kayamanan ng puso. Lumalaban. Bawat hakbang patungo sa pangarap. Buksan ang kinabukasan. Tuklasin ang kayamanan ng puso. Lumalaban. Bawat hakbang patungo sa pangarap. 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 Pangarap.
Yes, indeed, we are Virtudesk, and again, thank you so much.
Virtudesk on the way to success. Virtudesk on the way to success.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Magandang gabi. Hi and happy viewing to everyone watching us right now on our social media accounts, sa ating Facebook, sa ating YouTube, and of course, sa ating LinkedIn as well. Hello and magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Kamusta? Kamusta ang inyong gabi? Kamusta ang inyong Friday night? Of course, ayan. Hi to Denzen, Achi, Sheila, DG watching us right now. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. And also to Patrick, magandang gabi. To Jan, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. And happy viewing. Maraming salamat for watching us and pagsama sa atin for our VD hour ngayong gabi. Okay, so I am VA Joan and tonight I will be sharing with you and of course my guest maya-maya lamang. Mag-share kami ng aming mga experiences, kwento, and anything you'd like to know tungkol sa pagiging isang virtual assistant here at Virtudesk. So if you have questions, Feel free to send in your questions sa ating comment section. And also, sa ating different social media accounts, you can send in your questions as well. And we have a story on Instagram. Pwede nyong hanapin ang Virtudesk PH para makita nyo ang ating story sa Instagram. And pwede kayong mag-send in ng inyong questions as well sa ating account na iyon. And also, again, ang ating comment section in our Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube is very much open so you can send in your questions as well. Okay? So napaka-open ng ating comment section para sa inyong mga questions, suggestions, and so on. Okay? Also, pinned on our Facebook comment section ng ating different social media accounts. So if you'd like to connect with us, follow, like, share, and subscribe sa ating mga social media accounts, pwede kayong mag-follow, like, share, subscribe sa ating nakapinned social media accounts sa ating comment section. And of course, guys, you may share this live session sa inyong social media accounts para mas marami tayong magkakasama ngayong Friday night. Okay? So, pwede nyo again i-share ang ating live session sa inyong mga social media accounts para mas madami tayong magkakasama tonight. Okay? So, before we start and before we officially call in our guest for tonight, I'd like to see kung ano ba ang inyong idea as a virtual assistant, or ano ba sa tingin nyo ang mga ginagawa ng mga virtual assistant? Because for tonight, our guest will be sharing his knowledge or his experience dito sa Virtudesk, and of course, he'll tell you also his stories kung paano at kung ano yung mga ginagawa niya here at Virtudesk. Alright? So, ayan, may mga nagko-comment na ang virtual assistant is assistant ng mga CEOs and other businessmen sa iba't ibang bansa. Yes, of course, we're handling different clients from the United States. So, yan, yung mga magiging clients natin mostly is from other countries. Yes, may admin tasks, of course. Yes, we do admin tasks as well. Ayan, live po ba talaga to? Yes. Opo, live po tayo, Miss Regine. Ayan, so hello sa'yo. Happy viewing. And of course, I hope na mag-stay tuned ka sa ating live for tonight and sama-sama tayo para makasama ka rin namin here and you get to know what virtual assistants here at Virtudesk do. Okay? Also, ayan, may mga nagsisend in pa ng comment na ang virtual assistant po ang nagagawa ng mga social, or nagha-handle ng social media. Yes, of course. Maraming mga virtual assistants ang mga nagha-handle ng mga social media accounts ng iba't ibang mga business owner, mga realtors, and the like. Okay? Yes, of course. May mga questions na tayong nakukuha sa ating Instagram account, and we'll also be answering your questions sa ating Instagram and other platforms maya-maya lamang. But for tonight, I'm sure everyone is excited to get to know our guests. So without further ado, I would like everyone to welcome ISA Karlo. Hi, Karlo. Ayan, hello.
Hi, Miss Joan. Hi po. Hi, everybody.
Hello, kamusta?
Mabuti po. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Yes, ayan. It's been 2 weeks since nakasama natin si Karlo on our previous live or last live session here at VD Hours sa Virtudesk, sa Facebook Live natin, okay? So, kamusta naman ang ano mga nangyari sa'yo for the past 2 weeks?
Actually, very sort of challenging yung last 2 weeks ko kasi since ISA ako, 'di ba? Na-share ko naman na I book appointments for my client. Medyo matumal, pero syempre as virtual assistant gagawa ka ng way para maibigay yung service naman na deserve naman ng client.
Yes, of course. That is very right. And of course, kamusta yung mga connection mo? Kamusta yung nagwo-work ka ba during the bagyuhan season?
Oo, luckily hindi naman kami binagyo dito. So nakapagtrabaho naman, hindi naman kami burnout out. Pero I heard yung iba sa mga VAs natin ay mga binagyo. So yung iba sa kanila hindi nakapag-work ata. So So yun. But
Yes.
ako all good naman ako.
And actually, dito rin sa area namin, medyo malakas din yung ulan, na walan din ng power. And yung internet connection din talaga, medyo nawawala-wala siya.
Yeah, so
But anyway, we're back and we're live. Okay, so before we move on sa ating topic for tonight, I'd like to recap muna tayo para sa ating mga bagong viewers, sa mga hindi nakapanood ng live natin last week or last week. So, si Karlo is ang ISA or Inside Sales Associate na. Karlo, ano yung mga ginagawa mo and ano yung mga tasks mo here at Virtudesk? Or sino yung client mo here at Virtudesk?
So my client, she's a real estate broker. So for 12 years na siyang real estate broker, and meron din siyang mga agents. So nag-endorse ako na kumbaga hindi lang din siya yung nakakausap ko every day. Nakakausap ko din yung mga agents niya or staff niya kasi sa kanila ako nagbabato ng mga appointments. So yun yung pinaka main task ko sa kanya. And yeah, again, yung client ko, real estate broker na siya for 12 years sa Florida.
So for how long how long ka na nga na virtual assistant here at Virtudesk?
Ano na ako, 10 months. So mag-iisang taon na ako by January sa client ko. Siya yung first client ko.
Wow.
And hanggang ngayon, I'm still working for her for 10 months. So,
alright. So, ayan. Si Karlo is ang Inside Sales Associate ng isang realtor sa ating isa sa mga clients ng Virtudesk. And he is currently in his 10th month here with us at Virtudesk. Okay? So, ayan. I think we're ready na since medyo may background ng ating mga viewers sa'yo right now. So, ayan. So, let's move on with our current our topic for tonight. So, kasi the previous live natin, napag-usapan natin kung ano ba yung buhay ni Karlo before. His from the events, sa mga nag-events dito sa Philippines. So, sila yung mga nasa weddings, nasa mga birthdays, and etc. And because of the pandemic, marami sa atin ang naapektuhan ng, of course, the pandemic again. So, I'm sure yung mga naapektuhan sa ng pandemic, sorry, wait lang. Yung mga naapektuhan ng pandemic, ayan. So, isa si Karlo doon. So, kailangan niya mag-transition from working sa events and field to looking for a job na work from home. Just like me, ganun din yung nangyari sa akin. And of course, we're currently here with us sa Virtudesk. Okay? So, ayun nga, as mentioned, ang client ni Karlo is isang real estate broker. Right?
yeah.
Ayan. So, ano ba, Karlo, yung mga pinaka-ginagawa mong tasks as a real estate broker virtual assistant? Ano yung mga main tasks mo? What do you do in a day?
So actually, my main task is, as I've mentioned, to set an appointment for my client. So aside from that, I do, of course, para makapag-set ka ng appointment for your client, you have to do outbound calls or cold calling. And kasama din dyan yung calendar management kasi ako yung nagpa-plot ng mga schedule, ng mga appointments. So, kailangan kong ilagay sa calendar namin. Also, I do database management. So, ako din yung nagsusort ng mga leads if it's still potential, not interested, or kung sa tingin ko may progress pa tong lead na to. Ako na yung parang pinaka may hawak ng leads nila. And also, email. Yan, yung email, bihira, pero recently medyo nag-extend na ako na mag-email sa mga leads kapag sa tingin ko na may mga leads kasi na since I started last January lang. Ngayon tinatap ko yung mga leads ng client ko na mga nag-register na leads last 2020. So, syempre, ang tagal na, 2 years na yung nakalipas. So, I'm not sure if they're still interested. Pero dun sa tool na ginagamit ko, dun sa CRM tool na ginagamit ko, makikita ko pa din if yung kumbaga yung behavior and yung recent activity na ginawa nung lead na yun na nag-register last 2020. So, of course, I tried calling them, but nag-reach out din ako through email and text message. So, effective naman siya kasi maraming sumagot sa akin kahapon or kagabi.
Ayan. So, isa sa mga ginagawa mo is the lead generation na halos and cold calling, kumbaga, no? Tapos
Yes.
scheduling and of appointments na rin for your
Mm.
client. Ayan. So, yun yung mga tasks na ginagawa ni Carlo as an ISA. And dun sa mga tasks na nabanggit mo, ano yung pinaka gusto mo or pinaka nagustuhan mong pinaka paborito mong task, kumbaga?
Siguro yung appointment setting talaga. Since yun yung main task ko, parang iba kasi sa pakiramdam kapag nakapag-book ka ng appointment for your client. So, ibig sabihin, nagagawa mo ng maayos yung trabaho mo. And aside
Agree.
from that, of course, yung database management, kasi makikita mo dun sa CRM tool namin, makikita mo din yung mga nag-close na contracts, kumbaga yung mga bumili na ng property sa Florida, sa agency. So yun, isa yun sa mga gusto ko sa ginagawa ko.
Ayan. And of course, I feel like bilang isa sa mga nagko-cold calling, I feel like yun na din yung extension mo to like, meet people, connect with other people, broaden your network, 'di ba? It's really nice na rin parang meron ka na ring other extension or may other network ka na rin, ano?
Oo, agree ako diyan, Miss Jo, kasi alam mo, working for my client, akala ko siya lang yung makakausap ko. But since she's a broker, meron siyang mga agents. Kasi may mga ibang VA na hindi naman sila parang required na kausapin yung mga agents ng client nila. Pero sa akin, nakakausap ko. Yun din, isa din yan sa mga gusto kong ginagawa is that alam ko na sila, bihasa na sila sa real estate. Ako iba yung sales aspect or background na ginagawa ko before, yung binebenta kong product before. But minsan pag nakikita ko, kailangan ganito pa gawin mo. And nagtatanong din sa akin yung mga agents niya kung ano ba sa tingin mo yung kailangan kong approach dito sa lead na to. So, give and take, and parang ano siya, yun, parang collaborative effort talaga.
Oo. At least you learn from them and they also learn from you.
Yes.
Oo, nakakatuwa nga yun, 'no? At saka alam mo yun, parang with the agents, you feel like, yun sabi mo nga, humihingi rin sila ng suggestions, comments, and so parang you feel like belong ka rin talaga to the
Mm.
or to the team nung real estate broker mo.
Oo, yun din yung I think na-mention ko din 'to last 2 weeks na, parang yun nga, yung belongingness sa company, and at the same time yung nako-contribute mo, sa success ng company. And I think that's one of the great, things din, and yung kumbaga fulfillment na mafe-feel mo as VA kasi part ka ng, parang yun, yung achievement ng client mo.
Oo, kahit na working alone, working from home ka lang, 'pag nag-celebrate si client ka-join ka, 'di ba? Nakakatuwa.
Mm.
And those things na mga na-appoint mo, those yung mga nakausap mo, yung mga na-generate mo na leads, yun yung mga little steps kumbaga para makapagkaroon ng win or victory din si client, right?
Yes, yes.
Ayan. So, bukod naman dun sa mga tasks na nabanggit mo and sa mga paborito mong task, ano naman yung tools naman na ginagamit mo as a virtual assistant, of course?
Yan. So, as I've mentioned last 2 weeks, if yung sa iba sa inyo nakapanood na, I use Chime and Google Voice for as dial pad. So, yun, si Chime, ano na siya ano bang tawag din, Miss Jo? Yung parang lahat ng sources kasi ng leads bumabagsak na doon. Like, let's say si lead natin, nag-check siya sa Facebook, sa Google, sa website. Once na mag-register siya, automatic mapupunta na siya sa Chime. And especially yan, pag nag-check sila sa website namin. So, from there, kumbaga hindi na ako nagpa-farming Madali na lang kasi andun na. Yes, madali na lang, and meron din kaming artificial intelligence assistant na na-mention ko din to na kapag naka-out na ako or naka-log out na ako, sila yung tumatrabaho to reach out dun sa lead. And then minsan gigising na lang ako, meron na akong appointment, or di kaya makikita ko tong lead na to, hindi na pala interesado or just browsing. So madali lang yung Chime. At first, nakakalito, but I think you have your coaches, your colleagues, and pwede ka naman magtanong sa client if sa tingin mo merong parte ng CRM tool na nalilito ka. Actually, ma-appreciate yun ng mga clients natin if matanong tayo kaysa yung nanguhula tapos,
Oo.
'di ba, hindi natin ma-achieve yung task na binigay sa atin. And yun din, yung isa pa is Google Voice. So literal na dial pad din siya. Dial pad lang siya, may call, may text, may voicemail. So ganun lang siya kadali. Ika-copy paste mo lang yung number.
Uy, I'd like lang to point out yung sinabi mo na kailangan matanong din tayo. It's either with our coaches, since we're here at Virtudesk, di ba, meron tayong training before tayo sumabak with the client, pwede natin laging tanungin yung mga coaches natin. And of course, the client itself. Di ba? Tama yung sinabi mo na yun. And I'd like everyone to know na yung mga aspiring virtual assistants na huwag kayong mahihiyang magtanong sa mga clients nyo as well. Because of course, doon din nila makikita if gusto nyo maging clear din yung instructions nila para hindi din kayo magkamali sa gagawin and you won't repeat it again. Parang one time na gagawin mo lang siya, hindi na kayo paulit-ulit, di ba?
Yes, and din yan one way to test your communication skills. 'Di ba? Sa isang tanong lang, syempre madami ka nang matututunan, madami na kayo pwedeng mapag-usapan. So, I get it naman at first nandun yung fear to ask question. Pero minsan wala tayong choice but to face our own fears and just to ask. Kasi mababait naman ng mga client they're very professional. So, hindi ka matatakot. And again, you have your coach, you have your colleagues. So, pwede mo din silang tanungin about your CRM tool or other stuff sa work.
Yes, I agree with the isa sa mga kumbaga parang building a relationship mo na rin yan with your client because mahirap din talaga pag oo ka lang ng oo and then you end up na lang hinuhulaan mo na lang yung ginagawa mo, nangangapa ka na lang dun sa ginagawa mo na parang at the end of that, may ikaw din sa sarili mo yung mahihirapan, di ba? But anyway, with that being said, before tayo mag-move on sa aking next question, we have a few questions from our Facebook Live and YouTube. Ayan, ano po ang tips nyo sa aspiring virtual assistant po, especially sa real estate po na business? That's coming from Kath.
Tips siguro for me lang as naging sales din ako before. I guess you have to study your product. Importante talaga yung product knowledge. Kasi kapag hindi mo parang bibigyan ka ng task, sanay ka sa mga task na to like admin task or what, pero kapag hindi ka nag-dig deeper doon sa pinaka-product mo, syempre may mga ibang VAs na hindi lang naman din ISA, may GBA and may EPA. So minsan baka may mga tasks na nadaanan na pala ng training pero hindi mo sineryoso. So I guess kailangan mo seryosohin yung product knowledge din. And sa real estate, maging eager ka lang kasi lalo na ngayon, I think sa market, nag-i-increase na sila. So ngayong week na to, ang dami kong na-encounter ng mga leads na hindi interesado or just browsing kasi nag-increase din ang market nila. So bibigyan mo sila ng options. Importante na you give your options to your leads and to your clients. So far yun lang muna yung nabibigay kong advice.
Ayan, I really appreciate yung tip mo na mag-research or mag-product knowledge is very important. Why? Because of course, hindi ka makaka-move on, hindi ka makakapag-progress sa ginagawa mong job if you don't know what you're selling, right?
Yes.
And anyway, another question here, may training po ba bago mag-umpisa sa work? That's coming from Regine.
Yes po, meron pong training. Sa akin po as an ISA, I only had 6 days of training. Mainly sa real estate lang talaga siya, yung mga terms, yung mga basic knowledge about real estate. Madali lang naman siya. It's like, ano din to parang, di ba kapag nakapag-apply na kayo sa call center, yung training is 20% and then the 80% doon na mismo kapag na-deploy kayo. Parang ganun din siya. Pero hindi naman siya challenging. Challenging, pero hindi ka yung sobrang mahihirapan kasi you have your coach, you have your colleagues, and yan, meron pong training.
Yes, of course. May different days of training tayo for ISA, GVA, and EVA. Usually for GVA and ISA, it's a 7-day training. And then for EVA naman ay 5 days training. So another follow-up question from Regine. Kahit po ba walang experience sa ganyang work ay pwede, tinatanggap po ba? Yes. Oo, if kahit wala kang virtual assistant experience, but if you have admin experience and related experience sa pag-a-applyan mo, social media, admin experience, and other backgrounds, pwedeng-pwede kang mag-apply. Just like Carlo and I, si Carlo is a former sa events and whatever, what was yung isa mong experience?
Yan, sales industry ako, Miss Jo, and also BPO din ako for 8 months.
Ayun. So, yun yung mga, wala din kami parehas sa virtual assistant experience. So, it's really nice. Or it's really, tinatanggap rin natin. So, tumatanggap tayo here at Virtudesk ng walang virtual assistant experience. Okay?
Yes.
Another question here, gaano po kahirap maging ISA at ano po ang mga usually na pinapagawa ni client? Of course, for the pinapagawa ni client, we've already mentioned yung mga tasks na pinapagawa ni client kanina. And mahirap daw ba maging ISA, Carlo?
At first, Miss Jo, akala ko mahirap. Pero na-mention ko na to din before, sobrang dali. Ewan ko, depende siguro sa state or depende siguro sa client. Pero with my experience sa client ko, madali yung naging trabaho ko. Routinary siya. Siguro yun lang yung challenge is paano mo iibahin yung araw-araw mo. Kasi hindi ako sanay na routinary talaga. Pero aside from that, madali yung trabaho kasi every day, for example, sa first day ko, nangapa ako. So each day meron kang matututunan mo and makakapag-strategize ka kung paano mo gagawin yung task mo as an ISA, paano ka makakapag-book ng appointment. But yeah, yung trabaho, madali lang.
Alright. So, another question here, magkano po ang starting rate sa experienced?
I'm not sure po with the experienced VA, but it's on our website. Is mag-apply po kayo. There are 3 types of virtual assistants and its description. Andun din po yung rate din po natin. Pwede ba natin siyang sabihin dito?
Yes, of course. For GVA, our rate starts at $3 per hour, ISA $4 per hour, and EVA $5 per hour. But of course, hindi pa po kasama dyan ang performance-based bonus if in case mabibigyan tayo ni client and of course the company itself. And also, nag-i-increase po yan, annual increase. Okay?
Yes. Malapit na rin ako ma-increase, Miss Jo. Kakatanong ko lang sa coach.
Yes, congrats!
No,
And anyway, another question, ano po ang hiring process? Ayan. So for the hiring process, you may check our website, www.myvirtudesk.ph/jobs, and then doon niyo po makukuha or ma-check yung ating hiring process. May step-by-step process po doon. You should register and you should register sa ating registration portal or sa ating website. And after that, you'll fill out different informations about yourself and make sure lang po na pag nag-fill out tayo ng informations about ourselves, we put in or we ilagay natin doon yung active phone number, active email address natin because that is how we'll be reaching out sa inyo po. Okay?
Yes. And also don't forget your portfolio. If you have your portfolio, isend nyo rin para maka-help din sa application.
Yes, you'll be attaching your resume and your portfolio para sa inyong background or para mas makilala namin kayo once we're checking in your application. And also, another question here, Carlo, I think ikaw makakasagot nito. Paano po makakakuha ng client?
Yung experience ko noong nag-client interview ako. Actually, maraming beses ako umattend ng client interview. And lahat talagang minimi ko. Attend lang ako ng attend. But yung review kasi sa akin ng clients na attendan ko ng interview, ang lagi nilang good feedback sa akin is kalmado lang ako during the interview. And nakikita nila na talagang nag-iisip ako. Kumbaga hindi ko parang kinabisado yung sagot ko. Kahit, syempre, yung iba templated na, pero importante na authentic yung sagot mo. And I guess you have to really sell yourself. Kasi, again, as I've mentioned din sa last interview, minsan ka lang may interview. So, wala namang mawawala if ibibigay mo na lahat, i-sell mo yung mga skills mo, yung qualifications mo, and bakit ka kailangan i-hire ng client. Be competitive, I guess. So, yun.
Ako, I agree with that. You know, dito po sa Virtudesk, as mentioned kanina, marami po tayong trainings and may training po tayo bago kayo makakuha ng client or bago namin kayo i-match or ipa-attend sa client interview bago kayo makilala ni client. And with that, I think very important with the training na makukuha nyo is kung paano nyo rin i-boost yung sarili nyo or kung paano nyo rin i-present yung sarili nyo. Because at the end of the day, choice pa rin po ni client yun. Okay? So we can only provide you all the tools, all the training, but at the end of the day, it's how you present yourself pa rin. So, tama si Karlo na you have to know how to sell yourself, to sell your skills. And of course, if you naman think na you don't have, parang I feel like kulang ako dito sa skill na to, kulang ako sa skill na to, you know, you can always check in sa internet, napakaraming mga different certifications, different trainings and so on na available na ngayon. So, ikaw ba, Karlo, back then, naghanap ka ba ng mga certifications bukod sa pag-attend mo sa Virtudesk the training?
Actually, hindi, Miss Jo. Parang nag-apply lang ako sa Virtudesk and umattend lang ako ng training. Parang yung certificate ko from Virtudesk, yun na yun. Tapos, parang ang baon ko lang talaga is yung work experience ko, yung skills ko sa trabaho. So, yun lang yung parang certification na meron ako, which is kay Virtudesk lang.
Alright. So, bukod doon, Karlo, with yung pinagdaanan mo, was it hard na mag-apply? Was it saan ka pinaka nahirapan or ano yung pinaka maaalala mo or naaalala mo sa application and hiring process mo?
Honestly, sa application kay Virtudesk to, no?
Yes, yes.
Sobrang dali. Nag-email lang ako sa kanila ng CV ko and then kinabukasan nag-reach out na kagad sila sa akin and they invited me for an initial interview. So sunod-sunod na siya eh. Tapos I waited for a couple of days for the final interview and then another ilang araw for asikaso ng requirements. Siguro yun lang yung pinaka-challenging sa application, which is karamihan naman sa atin na experience yung requirements. Kasi syempre you have to process outside pa, magkukuha ka sa ganitong office, travel ka dito. But other than that, after ko masubmit, dire-diretso na, sobrang dali lang. Kasi virtual na lahat eh. Virtual naman na isasubmit. So yung training din, virtual na lang din. So madali lang. Parang hindi naman ako nahirapan at all na mag-apply kay Virtudesk.
Alright. So, with the hiring naman dun sa client mo, ano yung struggle mo dun or ano yung pinaka-maalala mo with that?
Yung struggle siguro is yung ima-match mo yung personality mo sa client mo. Yun yung na-discover ko because dito ko sa Virtudesk experience yung minsan mare-reject ka sa interview na hindi ko naman na-experience before. Since syempre foreigner sila, they have different personalities na iba dito sa Pilipinas na tayo alam na natin somehow how to ace a job interview. Pero ibang level talaga pagka client na. So, like for example, sa una kong client interview, kalmado lang ako. Hindi ko pinapakita na medyo nagpapanik ako inside. Natuwa sila, pero they're looking for aggressive pala since ISA. Yung pangalawa ko naman, medyo nag-aggressive na ako, pero may hinahanap na konting calmness, yung gano'n. So, yung ima-match mo talaga yung personality mo sa
Oo.
client.
Yung parang nagva-vibe din talaga kayo ni client, no?
Yes.
Kasi at the end of the day, parang, alam mo yun, isa sa mga fun, things na ano natin dito. Kasi parang you can, pwede mong piliin yung client mo or pwede kang piliin ng client mo. And yun yung maganda, parang nagma-match kayo and yung vibe talaga nandun.
Oo, kasi doon din masusukat yung magiging work relationship with the client. So, I
Yes.
guess importante na match talaga kayo sa maraming bagay.
Oo, agree ako doon. Ayun, kasi that will define the length of your relationship and your job then, of course.
Yes.
Ayan. Another question here, Carlo. I think we can just move on with our Q&A right now, which medyo ginagawa na natin kanina. So let's grab in more of our questions here. Ano po, wait. Here, ayan. How to show productivity when working remotely po?
How to show productivity? I guess you have to do your task lang talaga. You have to be focused sa trabaho. Kasi yun yung siguro, I guess, one of the struggles working from home is yung comfortability. Kasi syempre, since andyan na lahat, yung kama mo, yung kusina, you can do whatever you want somehow na nasa bahay ka. So, minsan, parang nakakatamad. Pero, ako recently, as I've mentioned, one of my struggles recently talaga is yung matumal yung market because nagtaas yung market ngayon sa Florida. So, minsan nakakatamad pero isipin mo, bakit ka ba nagtatrabaho, di ba? Bakit ka ba nandito? So, kailangan mo talaga maging productive sa trabaho mo. And syempre, nakakatulong talaga na meron ka ding colleagues na nakakausap, meron ka mga coaches na nandyan kapag meron ka na-experience sa struggle. Pag sa tingin mo, yan, nagsistruggle ka sa ganitong aspeto ng trabaho mo, kausapin mo yung coach mo kasi importante talaga na alam din ng coach mo na let's say meron ka mga ganitong struggle sa trabaho.
Ayun. And may I just add, I think one of the things na pwede na nating way kung paano natin ma-show yung ating productivity when working remotely is when you not naman aggressive ka, not to the point that you're aggressive to your client or to your but when you just show interest, when you're proactive, when you I think when you extend something more or parang you
extend yourself sa trabaho.
Yes, you put on the effort sa work mo. Kasi I'm honestly, with sa akin din, in our case, medyo nahirapan din ako with the transition because, of course, again, we're working para sa mga US-based clients. So, night shift tayo or graveyard shift, which is usually 10 or 9 or 10 ng gabi and the rest hanggang sa umaga na. So, I think when you reach out to your client and alamin mo kung ano yung mga needs and wants, expectations niya, I think that would be a little and then you put in the effort dun na para mag-reach yung goals ng client mo and your mga expectations niya sa'yo.
Yes, agree ako dyan.
Yes, and also for our last question before you dive in on your shift, alam ko pa start na yung shift mo.
Binabantay ako 8:55. But okay lang, Miss Jo. Actually, na-enjoy ko na ito.
Sige lang. So, ayan, for our last question, because Carla is working, ayan, sabi nga dito sa ating last question, ano po yung usual na tinatanong sa interview and is it on a day or night shift? Ayan.
So, if yung tinatanong niya is yung interview sa dito, if interview with Virtudesk, yes, panggabi siya kasi since virtual assistant, even our HR, nagtatrabaho sila sa gabi. And yung common question actually sa job interviews is mostly about your work-related experiences, your skills, and why should they hire you. Basically, ganun yung mga tanong. And also, if para makatulong din to sa'yo, we have our VA's testimonies on YouTube. So,
Yeah.
marami yan. As in, from Virtudesk din sila. So, pwede nyo silang panoorin online.
Yes, again, our YouTube account, our social media accounts pinned in our comment section, especially ang ating mga YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Makikita nyo po dun ang ating mga different interviews or mock interviews para magkaroon kayo ng idea sa ating mga interview and also sa ating mga different schedules and events. So you may follow, like, share, and subscribe on our different social media accounts para mas updated kayo at mas makasama namin kayo here at Virtudesk. Alright, so before you leave and before you finally say goodbye to our viewers, any tip or last message para sa mga aspiring virtual assistants natin na gustong makasama natin here at the Virtudesk?
Ayun, so to all our aspiring VAs, this is your sign to apply and to start your career as virtual assistant. Sorry. Ayan, masasabi ko lang, I think Virtudesk has changed my life somehow kasi yung convenience talaga na binibigay working as virtual assistant compared na dati nagta-travel ka everyday going to work. And also, yun, itry nyo lang kasi wala namang mawawala. So, yeah, submit nyo yung application nyo.
Yes, thank you so much, KM. We have so much fun having you sa ating 2 Facebook live sessions. And if you want to check out our live sessions na kasama si KM, yung previous one, hanapin nyo lamang po yan sa ating Facebook account and also on our YouTube account. And makikita nyo po dyan. And also, Carlos testimonies sa mga different questions na gusto nyo pang ma-answer. Pwede nyo makita yung video niya sa ating YouTube account and then you may comment doon and we'll reach out with Carlo para masagot din niya yung mga questions niyo doon. And of course, again, thank you so much, Carlo. It has been a very fun interview and live session with you. I hope makasama ka namin ulit next time. And I think ayun na yung ating tip for tonight. So, goodbye, Carlo, and maraming salamat.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you po. Hi, Mary.
Wow, ayan. So that's it, our virtual assistant ISA Karlo. So ayan, siya yung isa sa mga ating virtual assistants here at Virtudesk. And of course, if you are as an aspiring virtual assistant and you'd like to apply here at Virtudesk, you may check the link on our comment section. Pwede nyo makita dyan ang ating social media accounts para ma-direct po kayo sa ating different social media accounts and of course sa ating website. So I think that this has been it for us here at VT Hour for tonight. Maraming salamat sa mga nakasama natin for our live session tonight. And I hope marami kayong natutunan, marami kayong na-pick up. And I hope nagkaroon din kayo ng idea kung ano bang ginagawa natin as a virtual assistant. And also, we'll see you on our next live session I'll check the schedule lamang for our next live session. It will be on November 18. But stay tuned next Friday. Yes, November 11, we'll be having our exclusive webinar. So if you'd like to join that webinar, pwede nyo po yang makita yung registration link on our post in the coming days. So just like, share, follow, and subscribe na kayo sa aming social media account para maging updated kayo sa ating different events, schedules, and so on para makasama namin kayo sa ating different events here at Virtudesk. Again, November 11 po is our exclusive webinar. And of course, next after that, the Friday after that, November 18 naman po ang ating next live session here at VT Hour. Again, this has been VA Joan. Yes, of course. And maraming salamat sa mga nakasama natin again. And join the best, be the best here at Virtudesk. Maraming salamat.